Hey everybody! So I was not going to do a video on this, but after actually posting a poll on my Instagram stories the other day, I felt it was actually necessary because I feel like a lot of women who are choosing to become a single mom by choice or kind of considering that at this point, I really feel like it's holding you back, and I really wanted to address it and help you navigate this space. And so I wanted to share this with you, share the results that I actually saw and actually have experienced myself in my thinking and when it comes to becoming a single mom by choice. So stay with me. Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Ambra Brown, but you can call me Ambra, and I am a single mom by choice as well as a single mom by choice coach. And if you haven't already, I go ahead and actually subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and even share to anyone that might be interested, especially women who are considering becoming a single mom by choice. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for when you get new videos coming your way. So, I actually posted a poll on my Instagram stories about like the common misconceptions or stereotypes when it comes to women who are choosing to become a single mom by choice. And I provided like three options. And the first one was the top one actually that people voted on was people assume or think that you don't like men, that you don't like them, that you hate them, and they just don't want to be bothered. The other one comes in second, and that was basically that person is desperate and lonely and needs to have someone, so they're choosing to have a baby. And the other one is that you're financially unstable, so you go and you have a baby because you're going to be that person that wants to receive government assistance and get money from the government, and that's why you're doing that. And so, like I said before, um, hating men and desperate and lonely were the top two misconceptions, and there's so many more. But I found that it was just so sad because we all actually have some type of misconception or stereotype, because society like tells us that, right? They say, something must be wrong with you if you choose to have a child on your own. And we also think that about ourselves. I mean, you find that on not just society, but also like in the media, they still talk about that. And now even pushing that narrative that becoming a single mom by choice is bad and that it's not Christian like, or it's not what the Bible says. And I don't know where I see that, but I know that those are narratives that are pushed down upon us. And I know that that can affect us greatly if you let it. And I even have like clients who actually have said these things to me, or even I've received messages through my Instagram or emails saying that, I really am considering becoming a single mom by choice, but I'm afraid of what people will think about me. I'm afraid to tell my family and friends because of how they will view me, what um, their pre-notions of what they think a single mom by choice may be. And that is sad because we're not able to have that desire to become a mom. We're not able to manifest that desire to become a mom because we're letting outside people tell you exactly who they think that you are when you decide to make a decision like that for yourself. And that is not fair. And it's holding you back. And I want to help you because I understand that. I was there once. I actually had that notion. I just remember making this decision and thinking to myself, I'm embarrassed because people will think that, that I'm lonely or desperate. I don't like men or something was wrong with me. And that is why I'm choosing this. And I remember just worried about that. But then I realized I can't worry about what other people say because if I do, I might not have this baby that I really want. I might not even have the time. I'm getting older and I definitely, again, have fertility challenges. And I want to get those resolved and be able to then try and conceive a child. And if I let other people think they're project on me or have their own insecurities about what they feel um, a single mom by choice really means, that I will miss that opportunity. And so my desires overrided what other people thought, and I pressed forward. And so I want to share with you right now how you can release what other people are saying and focus on what you want, what you feel is good for you. And that will help propel you forward to taking that first step of making that decision if you want to do this or not, if this is the right option for you. So stay tuned. I want you to actually get a paper and pencil, or take out like your phone and use your notes on the phone to just document this tip or tips that will actually help you figure out what's best for you and push out the people who are saying things that are just not true. Only you know what's best for you and what how you view becoming a single mom by choice. So stay tuned. Okay, so I don't really know if you want to call it a tip or whatever, but it's really about thinking of what is that limiting belief that is coming in the forefront? Like, what's that misconception or stereotype that you're hearing from other people that's keeping you from becoming a single mom by choice, or even considering that path, that option? And so let's take the one that's most common, right? Let's take the one that talks about how, well, you must hate men, and that's why, you're becoming a single mom by choice, whatever. So I want you to take that and say to yourself, or ask yourself, or even write it down in your journal and say, hmm, do I actually hate men? Do I actually like men? Is that what's keeping me, or is that why I'm doing this, why I'm considering becoming a single mom by choice? And I want you to like actually sit in it, sit in that thought, really contemplate, because I don't know what your feelings are when it comes to like men. You may not like men, maybe you do like men. I don't know, whatever, you, right? But I want you to sit in this and think about it. And if you feel like, you know what, it's not about men. It's not about me not liking men or not. It's about what I want to do, and that's have a baby. And so you take that limiting belief or that misconception or that notion of what other people are thinking, and you dispel it. You say, no, that is not the reason. The reason why I want this is because X, Y, and Z. Okay? And then you can let that go, right? And I think the second one was what? Feeling lonely and desperate. I don't know. I don't know again about what you think or how you feel when it comes to like wanting to have a child. You may be desperate, you may feel lonely, but I want you to actually think about that too and say, hey, no, maybe, maybe I am desperate. And then I want you to be like, write it down, like, why am I desperate? Why do I feel desperate or lonely to have, a baby? And I want you to dissect it, like, what makes you feel that way, right? Like, what is it about yourself that makes you feel lonely and desperate? And you're going to write down all the things that makes you feel that way, you know? And if you're feeling that way, then you need to kind of have a self check and really first work on these feelings and thoughts about yourself and why you're feeling this way before you actually take the next step into choosing to become a single mom by choice. Because when you decide to have a baby, that won't fulfill the sense of loneliness or feeling desperate, right? That's just a cover up and avoidance. And so I really want you to sit down and tackle this right now. And if you find that statement is true, it's okay to seek help and guidance to work through that. It's okay to figure out ways to help you not feel that way for actually making the decision to become a single mom by choice. So it's really just tackling that stereotype, that belief, and figuring out if this is true or not. And if the answer is no, I don't feel desperate. I'm not lonely. I desire to be a mom. I desire to birth a child. I desire to, whatever it may be, because I want to. That's my desire. And you tell yourself, I am, I'm comfortable about who I am. I'm comfortable in where I am about being a solo mom. Like, I am okay with that. You know, I am comfortable, confident, happy, and empowered about where I am in the space. And what I want is to be a mom. And that is it. And then you can move forward from that. You can release that negativity and bring in that positivity and say that to yourself. Release that. Release that negativity and say that I am an amazing person. I am comfortable and confident in my skin. I'm okay with being solo for right now. If that's where I am in this space, in this time, I'm okay about being single in this space. I am not desperate. I'm an amazing person. I'm positive about having a baby, and that's what I want. That's what I desire, and that's the end of the story. Okay? So just, basically go through whatever misconception or stereotype that you have heard that you feel might be bothering you. You sit down with that limiting belief, you sit down with that comment or stereotype or misconception, and you ask yourself these questions. Am I this? Am I that? Am I that? And you just kind of dissect it and saying yes or no, and then asking yourself, why am I this? Why am I that? And then you can kind of move forward to be able to release that, whether it's you diving deeper and going and getting some help through a counselor or whatever to dissect if some of that is true and release it so that you can move forward to becoming a mom on your own if that's what you want to do. And if it's not true, then okay, we move forward and we make the decision to become a mom on your own if that's what you want. So that is something that I think that you should, definitely look into. That's something that's really giving you issues and it's keeping you from moving forward is to release those stereotypes and know what you want in your heart and in your mind. Okay, you guys, I really hope that that was very helpful to you. If you liked it, just give me some thumbs up and comment below. And if you want more like this, please reach out to me, email me if you want to learn more about how I can help you. I do a one-on-one coaching program called Empowering Single Moms by Choice Thinkers program. And if you're unsure if this is the right fit for you, no worries. I have a link where you can simply just schedule a time with me and we can definitely talk about it and see how I can help you. So yeah, you'll find all the links down below, and I look forward to talking to you. All right, you guys, take care.